giving you the update, like I promised, on this SL550 that I bought at the auction. If you guys remember, I bought it for about 14, call it 15,000, and I am really rusty when it comes to evaluating what a car would cost to repair. I used to own a car dealership, but that was about 20 years ago or so. I miscalculated how much the repair was gonna cost. I purchased this car for about 14 and change. Let's call it 15,000 when you add up all the fees. I am anticipating about $3,000 worth of repairs. Fingers crossed on that one. It is a rebuilt title because it was an insurance write-off. So I don't think I'll be able to get full retail for what they're going for. What the repair, including parts and labor, ended up costing was somewhere around $5,500, $6,000. So that's almost double what I thought it was gonna cost to get the car back to where it's at right now, and it's still not done. The problem with a lot of these cars is that parts are surprisingly affordable. That's not what costs a lot of money. It's the labor that ends up costing you a lot and putting you over budget. The labor alone on the car ended up costing almost $4,000, and it's still not done yet. The top still doesn't go down. I still need to get an actuator and a few more electronic pieces for the top to go down. The car is a convertible, so you got to make sure the top works on this car if I'm going to retail it. You know, like I said at the top of the video, between the labor and, you know, surprisingly, the parts weren't that expensive. It came up to about $5,500, so I'm roughly about $20,000 in this car right now. I'm still hoping to retail it for about 24 and a half. The car does have only 39,000 miles on it. It runs great. It's in good condition. You can see there from the interior, and I still haven't detailed it yet. I just washed it. I was in for a rude awakening when I took it to the first shop that it was at to get repaired. I mean, they say if you can't say anything good, don't say anything at all. So I'm not gonna say too much about this shop. I'm not even gonna name them, but I really should, because I think people should avoid taking their cars to this particular shop. But dropped it off to these guys, and it sat for a month. And to make it even worse, it sat outside of their shop. So I went by to the owner one time and I said, hey, is the car sleeping outside of the shop? You know, what would happen if someone vandalized it or if it got stolen? And he was like, oh no, that's not gonna happen. We've got cameras. He said, oh, the whole time I've been here, only one car's ever been stolen. And, you know, if it were to get vandalized, I'd take care of it. I wouldn't call the insurance company, but I'd take care of it because I don't want my insurance to go up. At that point, I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even say anything. I just went and got a tow truck, came back and said, hey, let me get the keys, man. I'm picking up my car. Took it to another place. They gave me a little bit of a runaround too, because I mean, that's kind of par for the course with a lot of these body shops. If they see that they've got another job coming in, like an insurance job or something that they can get or make more money on, they're gonna take that job and put your car to the side. Long story short, if I had to do it all over again, would I buy this car again and resell it? Yeah, I would, because I still think I got a good deal on this car. An SL550 for what it is. I mean, they're fun cars to drive. I still think I'm gonna sell the car and make money on it. So yeah, it's for sale. I'll keep you posted when it sells. Talk to you soon.